Hey everybody, Dr. Annie here, bringing you the top 3 tips for social media management for medical practices. So as you're growing your own brand for your medical practice, these are things to keep in mind when you're doing social media. So obviously the big players in social media are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest, and the list goes on. I'd say those are probably the biggest players. So tip number 1 is to always provide quality posts. Quality is that key word. So put something original, something thought-provoking, something funny, something that generates an emotion from your audience, something that makes them think. There's so many people doing so much social media. You will not stand out from the crowd if yours is just the same old boring thing that lots of other people are posting. So it's not just have a great day, but it's something actually that's going to make your audience learn something, enjoy something, get something out of it. The second tip is to schedule your posts out and be regular about it. So I know we're all very busy running medical practices. So I definitely recommend you use a tool to pre-schedule your posts. That's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. There are many companies out there. I'm not affiliated with any of them, but Buffer is one. Sendable is another, Social BEE. So those are 3 that I know are well liked and I've used. So those, there are probably 100 others, but if you Google social media scheduler or planner, you'll find lots of options at different price points. But it is very nice to sit down maybe once a month, plan out all your posts for the upcoming month, and then just don't worry about it till the next month rolls around. I would also, along with scheduling, just be very regular about posting. Some people say you should post 3 times a day. Some say once a day is fine. Some say 3 days a week is fine. So, everyone has their own opinion. I would just say be sure to be regular, because people who follow you, your audience, if they see it every other day, they're going to expect it every other day. If you start out doing 3 times a day, they're going to expect it 3 times a day, every day. And that can be a big challenge to keep up with. And my third and final tip on social media management is to be sure to interact with your audience. So if people comment on your post, be sure to follow up and reply to them. These are your followers. These are people you're trying to draw into your business. So you want to be very responsive and really connect with those people. You may be able to start conversations offline, or at least in a private messenger sort of situation, to draw them into your practice, to use your services. So never underestimate, if people are taking the time to actually comment on your stuff, be nice enough to get back to them and say something to get a conversation started. So as a quick recap, top 3 tips for social media management for medical practices or branding yourself as a medical provider. Number 1, to always provide quality material and content, to schedule your posts and do them regularly on a schedule. And last but not least, be sure to interact with people who are enjoying your content and reaching out to you. All right, that's it for today. Have a good one.